This Windows application allows the distribution of documents that vary according to the type of recipient to a mailing list that is constantly changing as members join and leave, stored in application databases, Excel spreadsheets, and others. In this video, in less than 5 minutes, we will see how it works. This is the control panel. Here, I have all the buttons enabled, but if we go to View and select this one, we have another less congested layout for when we are working on a daily basis. For this demo, I am going to have all the buttons enabled. These buttons allow me to configure each of the data sources, the application itself, and the jobs. A job is the sending of a set of emails with a set of documents to a mailing list stored in one of these data sources. Let's create our first job. To do this, we press Add below. We must give the job a name so that we can identify it later. That name will appear here in the list of jobs. Then we select the data source, Excel in this case. Now specify the documents we are going to add to the email. We have two options. We specify a folder where the documents we are going to send are located. These documents can be organized by name to be sent according to the recipient, which we will specify later. If we do not specify the type of recipient, all documents in this folder will be sent. The other option is when we are going to send one or more documents to all recipients. Here we indicate them one by one. Then we specify the output of the job. We can send the documents by email, which is the most common method, but we can also place them in a special folder. This is when we are distributing the documents via the intranet. This allows us to establish whether we want to overwrite each time we run the job. Let's say yes. Then the parameters. As it is Excel, the parameters correspond to what we have to place in an Excel sheet. This is the file where the recipient data is located. It looks like this. So here we place the columns where the data is located, including the name and an ID that identifies the document we are going to send if it changes by recipient. There is a video that explains that part. In this example, we are going to send whatever is in the folder. It can handle new XLSX files or legacy XLS files. In the latter case, Excel must be installed on the computer. You can also convert it to CSV and handle it as. Enter the name of the sheet here. If you don't, you will get an error later on. You can skip the first line if the Excel file containing the recipients has a line explaining what each column is. Once you have done this, save the file. The new job appears in the list. Select it and click Process. This means that it will be executed and the emails will be sent. A screen will appear where you can confirm, and this window will show the results of the execution. Thank you for watching. See you next time.